After a wonderful but hectic visit to Egypt, it was our turn to visit Jordan. We started in the capital, in Amman, and we visited the Citadel. This is right in the centre of the city, and it is a archaeological site that has a long history of occupation by many great civilizations. It was a beautiful morning to pay that visit. We stayed here approximately an hour or so, and then we were heading off to Jerash, the old Roman city of Jerash. An interesting fact that we learnt about Amman is that it's one of the driest cities in Jordan, and if not the Middle East. So every household has a water tank on their roof, and they don't have running water. Government provides them with a full tank of water every month, and then they need to manage that usage for that period of time. So if they go over that, they either stop using water, or they need to buy more water from the government. So it's quite an interesting dilemma that they have to live with. The old Roman city of Jerash was a pleasant surprise. During their peak, obviously the Roman Empire stretched far and wide, and Jordan was not going to miss out. The ruins are in really great condition. You can really imagine yourself how the Romans would have lived, or how the people would have lived in those times. And it was a real surprise for me. Anyway, I didn't expect it to be this big, It's actually widely known as the best ruins outside of Rome. The ruins are only about 50 kilometres outside of Amman, and just over an hour to get there, so highly recommended. And as I said, it was a real surprise for us, and we really enjoyed visiting the old ruins. Fantastic place. As it turns out in the Middle East, the British began fielding bagpipe bands during the days of the Transjordan Mandate in the early 1920s, when they were helping set up and train the Protectorate's army. It is now commonly used during ceremonial events. didn't video our lunch only because we were so hungry and the food was so delicious. The Dead Sea is effectively a salt lake located in the Jordan Rift Valley and is bordered by Jordan to the east and Israel and Palestine to the west. It is some 400 meters below sea level. I had all good intentions of videotaping us in the water and the like, but once you get in and you have that incredible sensation that you're floating to the point where if you're lying down and you want to sort of stand up, it actually pushes you back. It's incredible. And we also had the mud on us, so we only took a few photos, but it was a fantastic experience and quite an event to sort of get in and out. We had a short visit to the Jordan River, which was really underwhelming, to be honest with you. It was more like a stream. You wouldn't even call it a river, it's more like a creek. But it was funny to sort of see that just, maybe 10 meters across the water, maybe not even that, Israel was just on the other side. And this is the alleged place where Jesus Christ was baptized. The biblical character Lot's wife, a disobedient woman who was turned into a pillar of salt for looking back to see the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah as she and her family were fleeing, is said to be that on top of the hill. unlike Egypt, we were on a bus for the whole Jordanian tour, and must say it was very, very comfortable. The configuration was 2-in-1 and the seats were very comfortable. The last stop before we arrived at Wadi Rum was to see the actual props used in the 1962 film Lawrence of Arabia. It was amazing how these props were still looking magnificent, and yeah, it was a nice little stop. Belinda has since then won to see Lawrence of Arabia the movie. I think she has seen it, but yeah, it was great to sort of stop there and see a little bit of film history. Wadi Rum is a protected desert in southern Jordan. It is also known as the Valley of the Moon, and it is a valley cut into sandstone and granite rock in southern Jordan, as I mentioned earlier. It's also famous because a number of films have been made there. Obviously, Lawrence of Arabia, as I mentioned earlier, Dune, as well as Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars movie, and of course Disney's Aladdin. Not sure what it is about deserts, but they offer more than what at least Belinda and I thought. We both also had the opportunity to visit the Atacama Desert in Chile, and that was also a wonderful experience for both of us. But I'll let the video show you the wonders of Wadi Rum. It was a beautiful place, and from here, we spent a couple of nights, saw a sunset in the first day and a sunrise in the next morning. Very cold in the morning, as you'll see from the video, but yeah, look, overall a wonderful place to visit.
take a photo.
What do you
You're
think,
filming me
Blowing her nose.
You're an idiot.
When you think of Jordan, you think of Petra, and predominantly you probably think of the treasury. It is an archaeological site that dates back to around 300 BC. It was the capital of the Nabatean kingdom. Access is via a narrow canyon called El Sik. It contains tombs and temples carved into pink sandstone cliffs, hence earning its nickname as the Rose City. It's a magnificent site. Both Belinda and I had been trying to visit Egypt and Jordan a couple of times, and due to unforeseen circumstances we weren't able to fulfill those visits. But now that we were here, we were over the moon, and Belinda did share a tear when she saw the treasury. We also scaled up to see the monastery. I do suggest that anyone who wants to do that they have a reasonable level of fitness, and certainly it's not for anyone who has any conditions, particularly with your knees, as there's quite a bit of climbing to do. But look, it was just a wonderful sight, and an awesome experience, culminating in a great 15 or 16 days that we were on tour. So I'll let the video do the talking. But look, we both feel very blessed that we've had the opportunity to do this.
واللي في قلبي داري به ربي مدى بيا معاك نعيش كل مية ما بين الديار تونس بيا وانا نتونس بيك سباب انتيا تفرج فيا عذروني يا حبابي اسمح لي يا ولد بلادي عذر حالي راني نبغيك والله انا مكتوب عليا فراقك عليا والله صعيب يا انا والله ماذا بيا تكون معايا ديما حدايا واللي في قلبي داري به ربي
One of these corners we're going to turn around and the treasury is going to be there.
I'm sure.
Not yet? Oh, I keep looking.
incredible experience. Amazing.
Hard work. That'd bloody be worth it. Okay. Come on, let's do it.
Yo también estoy cagado. But anyway,
But
It's beautiful.
Gonna be worth it because this is amazing. Look, there's tombs everywhere. Huh?
all right, come here.
Where do we go.
We're here, right?
We made it, apparently.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Made it.
So here we are, monastery. I think about not 1,000 steps, but pretty close.
An hour.
And
upstairs.
took us, just under an hour. What do you think, Emma?
Yeah. That's impressive. That's the hard.
Here's a little snippet of what I managed to record of Petra by night. Fantastic evening to visit as well. That's it for a wonderful 2 weeks touring Egypt and Jordan. We had a magnificent time. We met some great people, and thanks for watching, whoever you are.